You've bought cars before, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe more than you care to count. And every single time there was that moment where you drove off the lot and somewhere deep down you weren't completely sure you made the right choice. Maybe it was the repair bills that started coming in around year 3. Maybe it was watching the value drop every single year. Or maybe it was just that nagging feeling that if you had just done a little more research, you would have chosen differently. Well, today, that cycle ends because I am going to hand you a list, 8 SUVs, 8 vehicles that Consumer Reports, after testing nearly 380,000 real cars driven by real people, has confirmed are the most reliable, most satisfying, and most practical SUVs you can buy right now in 2026. These aren't opinions. These aren't sponsored picks. This is hard data collected from actual owners on actual roads over hundreds of thousands of actual miles. And by the time we reach number 1, I think you're going to feel something you haven't felt in a long time when it comes to buying a car: relief. So stay with me, because the best information is coming up, and you do not want to make your next car decision without hearing it. Why this list matters. Before we get into the list, let me take 60 seconds to explain exactly why Consumer Reports data is the only data worth trusting when it comes to reliability. Every year, Consumer Reports surveys hundreds of thousands of vehicle owners, not dealerships, not manufacturers, not anyone who profits from what you buy. Real owners, people just like you who bought these vehicles with their own money and drove them in the real world. They report every problem, every repair, every unexpected breakdown, and Consumer Reports compiles all of that into a reliability score for every vehicle on the market. For 2026, they tested data from approximately 380,000 vehicles. That is not a small sample. That is one of the largest, most comprehensive auto reliability studies conducted anywhere in the world. And then, separately, Consumer Reports' team of engineers physically purchases vehicles anonymously from regular dealerships just like you would and puts them through over 50 different tests: acceleration, braking, handling, ride comfort, fuel efficiency, interior usability, all of it. The vehicles on today's list passed both tests, owner surveys and physical testing. That is the gold standard, and these 8 SUVs cleared it. Now, let's get into the list, starting with number 8 and building all the way to the single most reliable SUV you can buy in America today. SUV number 8. The Subaru Crosstrek. Now, the Crosstrek is the smallest vehicle on our list today. It is a subcompact SUV, but do not let the size fool you. Consumer Reports named this their best subcompact SUV for 2026, and the reasons are important. First, all-wheel drive comes standard, not as an upgrade, not as an add-on that costs you more money. Standard. Every single Crosstrek comes with all-wheel drive from the factory. That means rain, light snow on the road, this vehicle handles it confidently. Second, the visibility. Consumer Reports specifically highlighted the Crosstrek's visibility as a standout quality. You sit up high, the windows are large, the sight lines are clear. For anyone who has ever struggled to see clearly around a big pillar or a tiny rear window, the Crosstrek is a breath of fresh air. Third, the ride is genuinely comfortable. Not sporty, not harsh, comfortable, smooth over bumps, composed on the highway. Now, it is a smaller vehicle, so if you have a large family, or you frequently carry grandchildren, or you need significant trunk space, you may want a bigger option from further up our list. But if you want a nimble, reliable, all-weather daily driver that you can park anywhere and trust completely, the Subaru Crosstrek earns its place on this list, absolutely. SUV number 7, the Subaru Forester. Number 7, and this one has been on Consumer Reports' top list for 13 consecutive years, the Subaru Forester. 13 years, let that sink in. Consumer Reports has named the Subaru Forester a top pick 13 years in a row. That is not luck. That is a vehicle that consistently delivers year after year without compromise. For 2026, the Forester gets an optional hybrid powertrain using Toyota's hybrid system, which is widely considered the most proven and reliable hybrid system on the planet. The result is a smoother ride, better fuel economy, and even greater long-term reliability. But here's what Consumer Reports specifically said about the Forester that matters most for many of you watching today, and I want to read this carefully because it is significant. Consumer Reports said that mature drivers and passengers will appreciate the easy in and out access and smoother ride of this four-door. Easy in and out access, that matters. Getting in and out of a vehicle comfortably, safely, without straining, without needing to climb up into a massive truck, that is a quality of life issue, and the Forester delivers it. The visibility in the Forester is also exceptional. The boxy shape, which Consumer Reports says is not the most fashionable design, actually works in your favor. More glass, higher seating, clearer sight lines in every direction. The Forester is not flashy, it never has been, but it has been absolutely, consistently, relentlessly reliable for 13 straight years, and in 2026, with the new hybrid option, it's better than it ever has been. SUV number 6, the Toyota Grand Highlander. Number 6, a brand new entry on Consumer Reports' top list this year, the Toyota Grand Highlander. Consumer Reports specifically called out the Toyota Grand Highlander as one of the newcomers to their 2026 top picks list. And when Consumer Reports adds a new vehicle, it means that vehicle has earned its spot through exceptional testing results. Now, the Grand Highlander is a 3-row SUV. That means it has space for 7 or 8 passengers. So if you have a large family, if you have grandchildren you pick up regularly, or if you just want room, real room, this is a vehicle that delivers. Consumer Reports highlighted it as great for hauling a gaggle of grandkids, their words, not mine, and they specifically praised the smooth ride and the optional hybrid version for its impressive fuel economy for a vehicle this size. Think about that for a moment. A full 3-row SUV, big enough for your entire family, that comes with a hybrid powertrain and delivers impressive fuel economy. And it's a Toyota, which means the reliability foundation is rock solid before we even look at the test results. The Grand Highlander is the vehicle for people who don't want to compromise. You want space, you want reliability, you want efficiency. In 2026, the Grand Highlander gives you all three. SUV number 5, the BMW X5. Now, number 5, and this one might surprise you, the BMW X5. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. BMW, expensive to maintain, German engineering problems. I've heard all the stories. But here's the thing. Consumer Reports named the BMW X5 as the best luxury midsize SUV for 2026, not despite their testing, because of their testing. The data supports it. Consumer Reports cited the X5 for its high-quality interior, supportive seats, and solid performance across their road testing battery. And the electrified versions, which bring hybrid powertrains, contribute to both better efficiency and, importantly, improved reliability scores. Now, let me be direct with you about cost. The BMW X5 is more expensive to buy than most vehicles on this list, and if you go to an independent mechanic rather than a BMW dealer for maintenance, you can keep costs reasonable. But here's the argument for the X5, and it is a strong one. If you're going to spend good money on a vehicle you plan to keep for many years, spending a little more up front on a vehicle that Consumer Reports ranks among the very best and that holds its value extremely well can actually save you money long term. The X5 also comes standard with comprehensive safety systems, automatic emergency braking at highway speeds, pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, features that in a vehicle you plan to drive for years are genuinely priceless. SUV number 4, the Genesis GV70. Now, U.S. News just rated this a 9.2 out of 10 for older drivers specifically. Now, if you haven't been paying close attention to Genesis, that's completely understandable. Genesis is the luxury brand of Hyundai, and they've only been operating independently for about a decade. But in that decade, they've built a reputation for extraordinary value and quality. U.S. News described the GV70 as, again, I want to be precise here, a vehicle with a gentle ride, easy access, and an elegant design. They said it transforms even a quick, simple outing into an enjoyable experience. For 2026, the GV70 receives a significant refresh. The most notable change is a massive 27-inch touchscreen, a single wide display that unifies both the gauge cluster and the infotainment system, and it comes standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. No cables, no frustration, just simple, clean, modern technology. But here's what truly sets Genesis apart, and this matters enormously for buyers who have spent a lifetime navigating high-pressure car dealerships. Genesis has a different sales model, fixed prices, no negotiation, no pressure tactics. In many areas, they offer home delivery and pickup for service appointments. They come to you. After decades of dealing with traditional dealership experiences, the Genesis ownership model feels genuinely different, respectful, simple, straightforward. The GV70 at a 9.2 out of 10 from U.S. News is not an accident. This is a vehicle built to be excellent, and it delivers on that promise. SUV number 3, Toyota RAV4. Number 3, and this one needs almost no introduction, the Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 is the third best-selling vehicle in all of America. Not just SUVs, all vehicles. Every car, truck, and SUV sold in this country, the RAV4 ranks third. That level of sustained popularity does not happen by accident. Here is what matters for you, though. Popularity is one thing, reliability is another, and on reliability, the RAV4 is exceptional. Consumer Reports ranked Toyota among the top 2 most reliable car brands in America year after year, and the RAV4 carries that Toyota reliability DNA fully. The powertrain is proven. The engineering is conservative in the best possible way. Toyota does not experiment with your transportation. The RAV4 also hits the sweet spot that many buyers need. It is not too big, not too small. You can park it in a standard parking space without stress. Getting in and out is easy. The seat height is ideal. The cargo space is generous without being overwhelming. Standard safety features on the 2026 RAV4 are comprehensive. Toyota Safety Sense comes standard, which means automatic emergency braking, lane departure alert, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams. All of it standard. And here's the number that closes the argument on the RAV4. These vehicles regularly, routinely reach 200,000 to 250,000 miles with nothing but basic maintenance, oil changes, tire rotations, fluid checks. Buy a RAV4 today, drive it for 20 years, pass it on to someone who will drive it for 10 more. That is what the data says is possible, and Consumer Reports confirms it. SUV number 2, Lexus NX. Number 2, Consumer Reports' top luxury compact SUV pick for 2026, the Lexus NX. Consumer Reports describe the Lexus NX as having an aggressive grille, sleek bodywork, and a plush interior. But aesthetics, while nice, are not why the NX is on this list. The NX is on this list because Lexus, as a brand, is the second most reliable car manufacturer in America, according to Consumer Reports data, second only to Toyota, and not coincidentally, Toyota owns Lexus. What that means in practice is simple. The Lexus NX is built on Toyota's proven engineering, Toyota's proven reliability, and Toyota's proven longevity, but wrapped in a luxury package with a luxury interior at a luxury dealer experience. The hybrid version of the NX is particularly compelling. Toyota's hybrid technology has been refined and perfected over more than 25 years of real-world development. The hybrid battery in the Lexus NX is engineered to last the lifetime of the vehicle, not a few years, the lifetime. Owners report an exceptionally quiet cabin. The hybrid system means the engine is not always running, and when it is, it's smooth and nearly silent. The ride quality is plush, composed, comfortable over long distances in a way that genuinely matters if you spend time on the road. And practically speaking, the Lexus NX holds its value better than almost any other compact SUV on the market. If your family ever needs to sell the vehicle, they'll get top dollar. That's not a minor point. That is real financial value. The Lexus NX, number 2 on our list, and if it's in your budget, it's an extraordinary vehicle. And number 1, Consumer Reports' single top compact SUV pick for 2026, the vehicle their experts chose above everything else in the class, the Subaru Forester Hybrid. Now, if you watched our number 7 pick, you already know the Forester's story. 13 consecutive years on Consumer Reports' top list, exceptional visibility, easy in and out access, all-weather, all-wheel drive confidence, a vehicle built for real life. But the hybrid version takes everything the Forester already does well and makes it better in every meaningful way. The hybrid powertrain, using Toyota's electrification technology, makes the ride smoother, it makes the engine quieter, it makes the fuel economy significantly better, and according to Consumer Reports, it makes the vehicle more reliable. Consumer Reports' own expert, Alex Knazek, specifically noted that car models become more reliable over time when manufacturers keep refining without major changes. The Forester Hybrid is exactly that. Decades of refinement, not a rushed new design, not an experiment, a carefully, deliberately improved vehicle, year after year after year. For anyone who values visibility, the Forester Hybrid remains outstanding. For anyone who values easy access, it remains one of the best. For anyone who values all-weather confidence, the standard all-wheel drive delivers it. And for 2026, Consumer Reports chose the Subaru Forester Hybrid as their best compact SUV, the category most buyers are shopping in, the category with the most competition, and the Forester won. That's not coincidence. That's not marketing. That's the result of 13 years of getting it right, and then getting it even more right with a hybrid system that may be the best in the world. Closing summary and call to action. Let me bring it all together for you one final time. 8 SUVs, verified by Consumer Reports testing of 380,000 real vehicles, confirmed by U.S. News reliability rankings, chosen specifically because they won't let you down. Number 8, Subaru Crosstrek, the best small all-weather daily driver you can buy. Number 7, Subaru Forester, 13 straight years at the top, proven beyond question. Number 6, Toyota Grand Highlander, 3 rows, hybrid efficiency, Toyota reliability. Number 5, BMW X5, the luxury choice that actually earns its price in long-term reliability. Number 4, Genesis GV70, rated 9.2 out of 10 specifically for older drivers, respectful buying experience, outstanding comfort. Number 5, Toyota RAV4, 250,000 miles on basic maintenance. Need I say more? Number 2, Lexus NX, Toyota engineering, luxury experience, the battery that lasts a lifetime. And number 1, the Subaru Forester Hybrid, Consumer Reports' best compact SUV for 2026, 13 years and still getting better. One of these vehicles is right for you, and now you know which ones have earned your trust before you ever set foot in a dealership. If this video helped you, please subscribe. I put out videos every single week designed specifically to help you make smarter car decisions, so you walk into every dealership with confidence and drive out knowing you made the right choice. Drop a comment below. Tell me, which one of these 8 are you considering? I read every single comment, and I'll see you in the next video.